Let's just start. Okay, so this is your guys' call. What? Okay, so tell me, Alex, who's your coach?
My coach, my upline is Melissa.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, and then Lindsay, who's yours? Ashley. Okay, cool. Okay, what do you guys have questions about or struggling with or anything? I'm asking anything.
I think I'm not really necessarily struggling. Last month I just have been consistent. I've got a lot of no's, but it's a lot of no, but check back with me after the new year,
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of that, but I'm still sending out invites every day and following up with people. So I know it'll eventually start to snowball and roll in. I just got to keep being patient. Yeah.
And how long have you been coaching?
Over 2 years.
Okay.
So.
Well, and that's the thing is this time of year, we all know that if you're still continuing to show up, those people will come around. When they really say that, it's probably they're watching and they just don't want to commit right now.
Yeah.
So just keep doing what you're doing and it will totally happen. Come January, those people, a lot of them will be saying yes and not blowing you off and stuff. So it's not you. I think it's just time of year is harder.
Yeah, it's always slow this time of year. Yeah. And I always forget. And then I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing is I'm really trying in my stories to talk about how I am trying not to gain weight through the holidays and all that. But I'm still trying to keep my meals healthy while enjoying holidays. Because I think so many times if we're talking about eating super healthy and working out hard right now, people are like, well, I don't want to do that because I want to enjoy the holidays. Where if you do actually talk about still enjoying your family parties and holidays in between, even if you had a party every single week, that's still no reason not to start and eat good the other 6 days of the week,
Yeah.
So I think talking about that helps people realize oh yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? And you're going to feel better. I just don't understand when people completely don't do anything and and then they hate themselves come January because they feel like crap. They have no money because they just spends it all. So I'm that's the hard part is, yeah, you're spending a lot through the holidays, but come January, you're not necessarily going to have more money because you just used all of it too. So,
yeah.
And even talking, I'm going to start talking about how instead of getting a purse and stuff like that doesn't make you feel, it makes you feel better for a short second. Or spending a ton of money on maybe some new clothes or makeup. Why don't you work on yourself and use that money to feel better and then when you do buy new clothes, it makes you feel even better because you feel good inside and your body feels good. And so I like talking about stuff like that on your story. It's easy because you're not pinpointing to certain people. But it's gets the point across that you're going to be spending money either way. Might as well be using that money for something that ask for that for Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been trying to be real consistent on my stories. Just showing up daily, not even on the days where I don't feel like it, just making sure that I'm saying, hey, I didn't really feel like showing up today, but I'm here and here's why. Yeah.
No, that's so good. Yeah. And no, that's good because people, before I started, I used to think that, oh yeah, you are fit and healthy because you just feel better than I do, or you're more motivated, which we all know that's not true. It's just people have that discipline. So I think sharing that you don't want to and you do it anyway is huge. People need to hear that. So yeah, I love it. Lindsay, do you have any questions?
Not really. I was really consistent for a little bit, and then I had some drama with my dad. He owns a separate company, and for some reason he decided that Beachbody was his competition and gave me for it. It's not it's pretty much opposite of Beachbody. What he does is for people who don't want to work out and who don't want to change their eating habits. But anyways, he gave me crap for it, and my sister does it with me. She's one of my coaches. So we both had to take a step back, and then I just decided, you know what, screw it. I don't care this. I'm gonna work out regardless. If I'm a coach, I'm going to try to get healthy regardless. So anyways, I'm trying to get back in the swing of things and get my momentum back because I totally lost it when I took my foot off the gas.
Yeah.
So.
And that's hard because it's hard. You can't really like talk about it too much. Like
Exactly.
why you took a step back because you don't want to like bash him and that drama.
Totally. Yeah.
But you don't want to be like, and I would always say that, just be like, I just realized that I'm going to work out, at least try to work out the rest of my life. I'm going to try to eat healthy the rest of my life. Might as well help other people do it and make some income. Like people think that talking about money is so weird, and it's not. Like the way you talk about it totally changes. I mean, talk about it in a good way, but money makes the world go around. You can do a lot of good things with money. So it's okay to be compensated for things that you're good at and things you're working for. And so
exactly. Yeah. And like I used to look at money like, oh, I'm being vain because I want money, you know? But like when I read Dave Ramsey's book, and he was like, put it into perspective. The more money you have, the less money there is for like the drug dealers out there and the people in the porn industry and all the evil stuff that supports. I'm like, oh, totally. Like that's kind of what resonated with me. So
yeah. Lindsay, I'm doing Financial Peace University right now with Dave Ramsey. So I like talk about it all the time. And so I'm always talking about money, and I'm like Dave Ramsey all the way right now.
Oh, us too. Yeah. We love Dave Ramsey. But.
No, that's so awesome. I have never done any of, like, I've kind of done some of his stuff, but I've never like done a course or anything about it. But obviously he's like the money master, so he knows.
Yeah.
And he talks about it in good ways. I just think that people are insecure about money. The people that are insecure about money are people that don't have it. And that's just how it is. And I just think nowadays we have millions of opportunities from home to make an extra income doing something. And I just think that the world's changing. It's okay to work off and make money and have a business through social media. It's okay to work from home. And I just think that you just got to own it, and just those few people that are going to want to run with you and want to do it too, they will. But yeah, in your situation, I would just completely just say, hey, you don't even have to say why. Like, I fell off for a few weeks and now I'm going all in, and why you're going all in. I don't know. I think that's good. But that is stressful if your dad's being butt head about it. It's not fun.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. He gave my sister a much harder time. Like, he basically told my sister it's him or Beachbody. And I'm like, you don't want her to get healthy? Like, what do you mean? It's ridiculous.
What is he doing? What does he do?
So have you heard of Plexus?
Yeah.
He developed the pink drink. He doesn't work for Plexus anymore, but he took that product and created a new company with it called True Vision Health. And they're they're based out of Utah. No one here has heard of them. They're bigger back east. But yeah.
I've never heard of them.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, and then he's like,
well, it's totally different. I'm sorry.
Exactly. I know.
We're working out. Shakeology is good for your gut health, but it's also not just Shakeology. It's having the other hours and other meals of your day to eat healthy, not just taking a drink and then expecting it to fill your gut. I'm sorry.
Right. Expecting to eat fried chicken after you drink something and then it's good for you. Like, I'm sorry, no. And like, I took his stuff, it's been like 4 years ago, back when he was still with Plexus. I was doing Plexus and I did lose like 30 pounds.
Yeah.
But the second I stopped taking it, I gained all of it back and then some, because it didn't teach me anything. It didn't teach me how to eat healthy. So yeah, I'm like, you're exactly opposite of Beachbody.
Yeah.
Like, you're for people who don't want to work out and don't want to have a lifestyle change, you know? So anyways, it was just ridiculous. And it was shocking to me that he considered me his competition. But
just be anyways, like, let's see who wins. Just kidding.
I know, right?
No, that's, you just have to, I would just be like, don't follow me then. Don't look at my stuff. If it's bothering you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, my sister and I, we both just blocked him.
Yeah.
And then I'm not friends with anyone from his other company, but my sister was, because she would go on retreats with him and stuff. So she blocked everyone from his company. So
yeah, you just gotta. So yeah, you just have to do that sometimes, and you'll find the new people that want to be part of it. Those are pretty earrings.
Can you say thank you?
So pretty.
The fallback has really messed up nap time for this one, so we're still awake.
Yeah, that's the time change is definitely hard for parents.
Yeah.
But do you guys have any questions about like anything you're solid? You like have a set plan to, I don't know who else is on your team, but like to, you have something you're inviting to all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, that's,
yeah.
Everybody's contributing in your little thread, like everyone's showing up.
Okay. So yeah, for the most part, I think like, we've all had our days where we'll like jump on at the end of the day and we're like, hey, sorry, I missed all your messages. But like, everybody's really contributing and just, helping out. And I think we have a good thing going, and just, keeping it positive in there and making sure that like we're showing up daily. Like,
good. Yeah, that's good. And that's the thing. Certain people are going to be a little more talkative than others, and that's fine. And people have but at least nobody's like ghosting you, so that's good.
Yeah, no, it's been really good.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people did have kind of a little bit harder of an October. So with Thanksgiving coming and all that, I would honestly try to have like Success Club in the bag by like the 15th, stuff like that then you personally can enjoy Thanksgiving and enjoy traveling and holidays, but also like people just aren't going to respond that last week. They might, and like with Black Friday, they're going to spend money that weekend. Might as well try to get them thinking about themselves. And was I telling you guys like just like having them focus on JaNae. Having them focus on is JaNae on your team?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Having them focus on buying something like that helps their health versus stuff that is not going to make them happy in the long run. So yes.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing some sort of like if you get a free goodie bag or something like that.
Yeah.
Just to
and you just say like the first 3 people. I mean, if you guys got peppermint spice, you could be like, I'm gonna give the first 3 people like a couple samples of peppermint spice, or like a goodie bag of all my favorites, or something like that, with a headband or whatever. So make it fun. Everyone loves free anything. So yeah. Hey JaNae, you got 5 minutes.
Sorry.
You're good. How's it going for you? Oh, she's unmuted.
I'm good.
Good?
Put your shirt on. Here. Go ask Dad for help. Miles,
I know daytime's hard for people. Even if you're at home with your kids, it's still hard.
I know. But things are good. I have a lot of people that are interested. It's just tying them down. Like, I think my biggest thing, I invited a ton of people to the nutrition group, and I got a lot of people wanting info, and they're like, okay, great, we'll look into this. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and then they kind of just, like, they're like, yeah, give me more info. I really need this or whatever. And they're like, okay, great, we'll take a look. Bye, kind of thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, then I would say, hey, I'm wrapping up I'm adding my last few people to the group. I didn't want to miss you. Did you want in? Like, I would just be super blunt with them.
Okay.
Chances are they'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't even have a chance to look at the stuff. Okay, well, look at it and let me know. Like, let's be honest. Okay. But that's what I would do. I'd just be kind of blunt with them and just give them that little bit of urgency, let them know, hey, I only have 2 spots left, or whatever you want to say. Stuff like that always helps my people.
Urgency. Okay.
Yes.
I always close mine like at midnight. Like I always say like my group closes at midnight on Saturday, like the Saturday before it starts. And I'll send out a bunch of follow-ups on Saturday morning, like everybody I invited, even the people that ghosted me. And normally I'll get responses back, oh my gosh, I didn't see your message, or I totally forgot to look at this. Let me check into it. And then if they don't get in, I'll send them a message. I'll be like, hey, I'll let you know when my next group opens up. Like,
oh yeah, that's good.
Or if they send me a message and they're like, can I still get in? I'm like, oh yeah, I still have 2 spots left. Like if they're still like wanting to get in, but I create that like last minute sense of urgency. Like, hey, this closes tonight at midnight. If you want in or you ask for more info, like you have until midnight to get in.
Yeah. No, I love that. Super simple, but totally. I love that. And like, I used to always just like let anybody in ever. And now I'm like, yeah, you can join, but my next group starts at this time and I'll get you added then. Do you know what I mean? Like it kind of teaches people how to treat you, and don't let people just walk all over you and your time and all that. So yeah, do that. Follow up, be blunt. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. All my kids just came in at the same time. Go, guys. Something that I do too is like, because share carts, people just let those sit forever. And so something that I do is I'm like, okay, just so you know, your share cart will expire within 3 days. And then I'll just go in and like delete the share cart if they haven't checked out, and just be like, hey, just so you know, your share cart is like, before I delete it, I'll be like, your share cart's about to expire. If you know something came up or if now's not a good time, just let me know you're ready and I'll go ahead and resend it. But just so you know, it's not gonna last. Like,
no, I love that. That's so good. So good. I love that so much. And I mean, yeah. And if anything, those are people you can follow up with in the new year or whenever, you know what I mean? So that's, yeah, I love that. I need to go through my share cards. There's probably 1 million that I've not checked out.
Wait, it doesn't mean it expire. That's just what you say for urgency, Lindsay?
Yeah, it doesn't expire.
it doesn't expire. I just get tired. Like, I had someone, then it sat there for a month. And so I'm just like, I talked to Ashley. It's like, what the crap do I do? She's like, tell them it expires. I'm like, oh, that's genius. So that's what I started doing. And if they don't check out within 3 days, then I just go and delete it.
I love it. I think that's brilliant. I'm going to start doing that. I'm probably going to do that today. So we're good. But, hey. All right. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. Have a good, awesome week. Good month.
Yes.
I'll send one of you guys the recording. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you guys.